In today's world, it's common for us to adopt habits at home that will conserve energy and save money. We shut off the lights when leaving a room, turn off electronics when they're not in use, or we might turn down the furnace and grab a blanket. Toledo Public Schools decided to take this concept and implement it at its schools. Not only would this idea reduce energy consumption and expenses, but it would prove to be a fun learning experience for students.
In 2002, the voters have approved a bond rating that allowed us to develop and build as well as renovate 42 brand new buildings along with another 6 renovations. Understand with those new schools became smart schools, as well as the renovation brought smart technology within the school setting.
Eventually, 43 buildings in the TPS school district were upgraded to smart buildings, meaning devices like energy meters now work in tandem with special software that monitors all activity in real time. No more waiting for a monthly electric bill to see how much energy has been consumed.
In that, we teamed up with Palmer Energy, who ultimately provided on-site, on-demand ready data that showed the day-to-day consumption of energy.
Once this technology was up and running, the most important step followed: getting students involved. The district decided to implement a friendly competition between 5 of its schools.
So within this competition, the students were given a free range to generate and be innovative in providing a solution and a plan to provide efficiencies within their consumption.
The rules of the competition were simple. Students had 2 weeks to create and implement ideas that they felt would reduce their energy consumption. Each school would then try their hardest to outconserve one another.
Some of our learners had ideas such as wearing sweaters when it was cold outside so we could turn the thermostat back, as well as turning lights off and making our computers go into sleep mode.
Using sweatshirts so we don't have to use more energy.
Teachers creatively molded classroom assignments around energy savings and encouraged students to share their knowledge with their family at home. Both students and parents were able to monitor all the competing schools' energy data in real time through a public website and on in-school monitors. Being able to see real-time changes in energy consumption showed students how their small changes, when combined, make a big impact.
And we had a really cool mascot, the squirrel. Our learners would come in each morning and look and see how much energy we used in the preceding day, and they would set a goal for themselves to see how much energy they would conserve. The learners would come up to me during the day and say, "Mr. Hunter, the squirrel's not dancing, the squirrel's not dancing." And when the squirrel was hibernating, as they would say, it would mean that we're not consuming a lot of electricity. When the squirrel would dance and get kind of angry, it means that we were using too much energy. This created an instant gratification for our learners to go back to the classroom and tell their individual teachers, let's work on conserving electricity.
After the 2-week competition ended, the results were even more impressive than anticipated.
We ended up winning the competition against other schools by a total of 20%, saving our individual school about $1,300.
So we're excited in regard to the effort the students have put into this, all schools that participated, and so we continue to use those ideas that came from the minds of students, because there were no rules in this other than to provide efficiencies within the operations of their schools, and they did just that, saving the district money, but more importantly, taxpayers.
Toledo Public Schools' energy competition and smart building initiative has been a tremendous success on many levels. Students had fun implementing ideas and learning interactively, while the district is managing its operations more efficiently, using money saved to purchase additional and improved equipment for its students. The competition also helped parents and community members become more involved with their schools as they supported this project. Word of this successful initiative has even spread to neighboring school districts. These districts are interested in learning more about TPS's initiative so they too can hold their own competition, or even a friendly challenge between their peer schools at TPS.